Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. You guys, I've been trying to get this situated for about 20 minutes and life is lifing right now. Okay, this computer does not want me to be great. That's all I gotta say. It don't want me to be great. I can't see myself on Instagram. I'm trying to figure. Oh, there I am. Hello, Instagram. Whew, y'all. Okay, we doing things and the devil don't want me to do it. I'm doing it anyway. All right. So I am making cookies for my coworkers. Jackson's making biscuits for who? Are you making biscuits for, Jackson? For himself. So I'm cooking for my coworkers. Jackson is making biscuits for himself. So I'm just doing cookies. And I'm going to recap day 4. So I thought, oh Lord. Okay, now my phone acting crazy. The devil is a bald-headed monkey face lie. I hate him. Okay. Tonight is the technology that's not letting me be great. Sir. Anybody want a kid? Because I'm about to put him out. All right, so I'm making cookies. I'm going to get some butter going. So I need butter. And I think I need brown sugar. So I'm going to beat my butter in a bowl. Add my sugar and my eggs. So I'm going to get my, hey ma'am, hey Kim. Y'all, I've been trying to get my thing to go live. My computer is time. Jackson has biscuits on for him. I'm doing cookies for my coworkers. So I'm going to put a cup of butter in the mixer. All right, now I'm not eating any of this. Y'all remember that. I'm only cooking it. I'm not eating it. Is this up? Am I plugged in? Oh, what's happening? Am I plugged in? The reason that people are having technical difficulties. Somebody answer the question. Wow. Hi, friends. Y'all, what is going on? Hey, y'all chime in and let me know where you're chiming in from. I need, I think, half a cup of light brown sugar. So I'm going to get that in. Now, I had y'all over there, but my lighting is bad. So I'm having to work backwards because, again, the way my kitchen is set up. But when the Lord blesses me, I'm going to have a better kitchen. Okay. We're going to talk about day 4 of the green smoothie challenge. Let me put this brown sugar in. Cooking clean, right? Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Y'all, I got a lot happening right now. My kitchen is not set up correctly for me. So all of my kitchen counters are over there. This is the most open part of my kitchen. So I typically would cook from here and have you guys on the counter. But the lighting is bad if you're on the counter. So I had to move y'all, and now I'm working backwards. All right. So I'm doing a oatmeal cranberry cookie for my coworkers. I have 1 cup of butter, half a cup of brown sugar. I'm about to put 2 eggs in. That's 1. And 2. So I'm going to put these egg scraps in my compost bag. I have a compost bag because I have a kitchen composter and I compost everything because I'm trying to enrich my soil over the winter months for spring planting. Okay. All right. So that's done. I'm going to change my gloves because I have eggs all over them and I don't love it. Okay. soon as I get this cream together, I'm going to cut the mixer off. I'm going to hand mix it. All right, let me see if I can't scrape down. I wish y'all could see, but you can't. So I'm sorry, y'all. Where's my sous chef when I need him? Not sous chefing. Your phone? Okay, so let me tell you what I'm doing. I mentioned to my coworkers if anybody would like some soup tomorrow. I actually, Lord have mercy. The reason I was doing the soup is because I needed to film the soup for a video. Guess what I didn't do? Film the soup. I'm going to have to make another one. Lord Jesus, y'all pray. It's a lot going on. But I have, so I decided to take a chicken chili to work tomorrow. That is over there in that Instant Pot prop. We're going to put that in the fridge. This is supposed to get light and fluffy. It don't look fluffy to me. This brown sugar, butter, and egg. Jackson's gonna help Mom. I gotta put some white sugar in there. It says white sugar. Okay, white sugar. Yeah. Do not put the egg, but it's what the directions say. I read the directions. Oh, but that didn't go. Well, it's doing it. Take that. Okay, let's see. I've done the green smoothie and tried to still. Oh, very good. So I'm on day 4. This is the official end of day 4, and I got my first pimple, y'all. Look at that, the devil. I don't love it. Wash my hands. I need y'all saints to pray with me that the Lord will send me the proper kitchen that I need. Not the proper kitchen, the kitchen that is set up for cooking and entertaining and filming. That's the kitchen I need. Oh, it's doing it now. Okay. Does it look fluffed? Keep beating. Scrape it down? Yeah. Scrape it down. Jackson said scrape it down, Mom. So I'm going to scrape it down and keep fluffing. Fluff and fold. Okay, so I'm on day 4 of the green smoothie. And today I was hungry, much hungrier than I normally am, which is not typical for me. But I did a really good workout yesterday, and the workout I did today was really good. So I don't know what that was about. Okay, y'all. Sugar, eggs, vanilla. 1.5 teaspoons. Let me get all these ingredients in, then I can talk to y'all. Teaspoon. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so I'm going to do 3 of these. Vanilla's in. What else? Stir in the vanilla, flour, baking soda, salt, cinnamon. Flour, baking soda, salt, cinnamon. Okay. That's bothering my spirit and I can't do it, so I'm turning it off. Okay. I need 1 3/4 cup of flour. Here's another bowl. Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, Michelle. Okay. I'm going to try to focus, y'all. I'm going to try. I'm not going to promise, but I'm going to try to focus. So, day 4, here's what happened, right? So when I read the directions for the green smoothie challenge, she says, don't be upset if your weight goes up and down. That's why most people don't weigh until the 11th day. I weigh every day. So I weighed this morning and I was up a pound. So I weighed in this yesterday at 178.6, I think. And I was up this, I started at 180.6, so down 2 pounds yesterday. I weighed in this morning at 179.4, and I didn't eat anymore than I had the first 2 days. So I'm not sure if it's water. I'm not sure if it's, what it is. But I do know that she says, don't be upset if you gain some weight. Again, I'm doing strength training strictly, so I expect it to be that way. But I will admit to being a little bit, my feelings were hurt because I was like, Lord, I am not eating. I'm not overeating. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to do. I'm going to the gym every day. I'm drinking my water, and I was challenged by that today. So that, that caused me to have some questions, not about the diet, but just about how the body works. And so I think what has to happen is I have to figure out how my body works. Would you put that, Bubba? I need baking powder, teaspoon baking powder. I need salt. I do it with my teaspoon. Oh, here it is. 1 teaspoon baking powder, 3/4 teaspoon of salt, Jack. So I just have to figure out how my body works so that I am not, it's just, or I have to figure out how not to feel a type of way if I go up today and down tomorrow, because that could be how it works out for my body type, right? Today was unusual because I had a work meeting, 3/4. I had a work meeting and I was not in my office. When I'm not in my office, things change. The game changes. And I was in a work meeting with all of my coworkers, my direct coworkers. I work in a school, but everybody in that school is not my direct coworker. I have people that I work with, those people one-on-one, or they do the same things that I do. So I was in a meeting with those individuals. And so I didn't have the luxury to get up and down to go to the bathroom like I would if I was just at my office by myself. And so I didn't get all of my water in. I only got 32 ounces of the water in. So I'm going to try before I go to bed to get the next 32 ounces. I got to take my supplements anyway, my Mago 7. So I'm going to order probably a whole bottle. When I take those supplements, I take, I'm not going to tell you how much I take. Well, on the bottle, it says 3 at bedtime. So I take 3 at bedtime per the bottle's instructions. Because somebody's going to say, that's too much. It's what's on the bottle. And then on her instructions, she says, if you take that, 3 or 4 capsules at bedtime. So I'm just doing according to what she says. Now, again, my energy was good. I'm not sleepy or tired, but I didn't sleep 8 full hours. I was up, I think, at 1:30 again this morning, but I went to bed at 9:30. So I was up. I was like, well, I'm awake. So that's another thing that I deal with as far as trying to get in all of my good sleep is I don't sleep as many hours as normal people. I went to bed early. I was up early. Okay, I'm going to put this flour in a little bit at a time just so I can get this dough going. So one of the reasons why I am cooking for my coworkers too is because I need to get rid of some stuff out of my house, and I feel guilty about throwing things away. It's good food, but it's not food I plan to continue to eat after. I am going strictly high protein, not carnivore, but high protein. And so I got to get rid of some of the things that have accumulated over time as we've done different types of eating plans. Now this dough looks a little wetter than what I'm used to. I'm going to put all the dishes in the sink. Sister will be in a minute. Jackson's making biscuits. See, this is why I don't eat the biscuits, but we make stuff that we know Mom can't eat. Like we care. We don't. This dough is a little bit wetter than what I would like. I might need to refrigerate it. Let me look and see. I may need to refrigerate it for a minute. Stir in the vanilla. Stir in the, oh, I don't have oats. That's what I'm missing. Oats. I was like, why does this look so dry? I mean, wet. Old-fashioned oats. So I'm going to do 3 cups of oatmeal because that's what it calls for. This will bind up that, mixture, and it will be not as loose because right now it's very loose. Ooh. And then we're also trying to recycle through our preps. So this is just going to help us recycle through some of these preps as well. I got a thing I already used. Here we go. So I'm going to do 3 cups of oats. That should tighten up that cookie dough, and we should be good. Okay. So as far as the smoothie for this morning, now I think this morning smoothie was probably the best one I've done so far. Okay, I'm done with that. That's bothering my spirit and I can't focus. Okay, so this morning smoothie was probably the best smoothie I've had so far. It was, I did 4 handfuls of spinach because I didn't have kale. I did not have kale. I did 2 cups. I did 2 cups of mixed berries and a cup of mango. It called for peach. I did not have peach, so I couldn't do peaches. And then, of course, I did the coconut water, which I had on hand. And I also did the, what else did I have? Flaxseed. I did whole flaxseed. Hey, Miss Lisa. Whole flaxseed. And then I grind that up. So I'll show you that in a second. Jackson, take this away.
That would be.
All right. So I've got this dough. I'm gonna need foil on that pan. It still looks wetter than I would like.
No, you want it that.
You do?
Yes. Trust me, I made that mistake a few times.
Okay. I don't want you to make no more mistakes. And y'all, I might have done a thing. I'm not saying that I did a thing, but have y'all seen these bags before anywhere? Anybody seen these bags? Now, there's going to be a video. It's coming tomorrow. I had to finish up a part of it before I could do the editing, and I just got that finished right before I came live on here tonight. So I'm just adding in some cranberries, and I'm going to be done with these cookies in a second, and then I'm going to be able to talk to y'all because this multitasking is not working for my spirit, and this bag ain't working for my spirit either. But you'll hear about this bag tomorrow when I upload that video. These are just cranberries. That's probably about 2 cups or so. I did have some chocolate chips I was going to put in, but this is what my children do. Your children are better than mine. I am absolutely positive. This is how much chocolate chips is left in the whole bag. This. What am I supposed to do with that? Asking for a friend. Asking for a friend. Because that's only enough to make somebody mad. Thanks. Appreciate you. Okay. So I do the ground flax. I'm just folding in those cranberries and those pitiful chocolate chips. Ground flax. 2.5 cups of the mixed berries. A cup of the mango. 4 big handfuls of the spinach. It calls for 2 of spinach, 2 of kale, but I did not have kale. So I just went in with the spinach and I blended that up really well in our blender. Jackson, can you get that blender out? We have an Chef blender. It's not a what do you call that thing? NutriBullet. What do you call that? Is that the best? What's that big one that people have? It's not a NutriBullet, but y'all, it's a really good blender. It's an Chef. Like, it's really solid, and it has smoothie, crushing ice cream, extract, blend, pulse, and puree. All those are on here. I'm going to link this because if y'all want it, it's really good, and it's a good price. Better, more economical for those of us who are not trying to spend a ton with that. She wants to go out. Who don't want to spend a ton with the NutriBullet. And then for busy folks, how I do mine is I get up 30 minutes earlier every morning. I'm up 30 minutes early. I get my shower. I get dressed, and then I come to the kitchen. I plan out my snacks for the day. This morning I had cucumber slices. I had carrots. I did not eat my carrots. I did eat cucumber slices. I had a little bit of pesto because I'm still not loving that cashew dip. And I had apples, those apple nachos. That's what I had all day for food. And then I had my smoothie. Now, I was almost done with my smoothie before I got 10 minutes up the road driving to the meeting. And I drank almost 32 ounces of the smoothie on my way to the meeting because it was just that good for day 4. You can put this one back, Bubba.
Yeah.
Do we have a big one or we just have this little one? Do we have a big one?
Yeah, we should have a little.
Do we want to make little cookies?
I use a spoon.
You use a spoon. I'm going to get gloves and we'll use a spoon. I don't want little cookies. But little cookies might be better. But I'm not going to make them. I'm going to put gloves and I'm going to roll these out. Okay. So day 4 again was overall very good. I still have to make sure though that I remember that I am working out at the gym after I get off from work. Because if I don't remember that, or that I didn't eat a full meal, I work out too hard, or what I would consider too hard, or lift too much, and that will, I think, will hurt me in the long run. So what I'm trying to do, Jackson, will show your biscuits. Jackson's making biscuits at 8:35 at night. You want to show the people your biscuits, bud? What? Okay, he don't think they're quite done. Me neither, but whatever. I'm not going to tell you about your biscuits. Put that plate here for me. So that's the only other thing is if you're doing a workout, be mindful that, what do we think? This is good enough? Hey, Miss Alwanda, be mindful that if you're working out, you're not getting in a ton of calories. So you be, modify your workout to the amount of calories you think you're getting in per day. So the green smoothie challenge, okay, I have digestion is one of the reasons that I'm doing this. And I will say that I have been digesting. Things have been digesting, which I'm very glad of. I haven't had anything I wasn't supposed to have except those couple of chicken skins I had last night. But other than that, I haven't had anything that I wasn't supposed to have. I'm not eating tomorrow. So I thought about, because I am taking these cookies to work, and I'm taking the chili to work, and I have oyster crackers, I've got cheese, all the things, but I'm not going to eat. So I thought about making tomorrow's lunch my meal of the day, but I prefer to just come home and eat. Too close? Okay. Two in a row? Okay. Do you want to give me another pan then? Because I think I might have too much. Or we just make a few and we'll I don't want to leave any in the house though. So I was thinking about making this lunch, well, the soup, my lunch for tomorrow. But I don't think it's enough protein for me going to the gym. So I'm going to bring this to the coworkers, not because I'm not eating because I don't want to eat. I'm not eating because I'm doing the plan. And so when I come home from the gym, I will then be able to have like some serious protein. Today I had shrimp and I had fish. That's what I've had every day after work. I had that with a little bit of spaghetti squash. The first 2 days I had it on salad. The second 2 days I had it with spaghetti squash. Tomorrow I'm going to have broccoli because we do have broccoli here. And so I'm trying to, again, do all the things to make sure that I am following the plan. I want to follow the plan, right? I am hot, but I think I'm just having a hot flash. I don't think it has anything to do with the challenge at all. So I can't say that my hormones are out of whack. I don't feel any type of way. I don't feel extra sleepy. I don't feel extra tired, which was one of the side effects that some people have. I don't feel any of that. So I do feel very well. You want to switch it? Jackson's my sous chef today. Hey now, he's an all-star. Get your game on. Thank you, buddy. So, it's going okay for me. I'm very happy about it. I did have one person say to me that they're joining me starting tomorrow, which is very good. So y'all know I'm in a workout group. I have a girls workout group that I created just for some friends of mine. We're from all across the country. There's different ones of us in the group, and we're just in a chat group on the phone. And so one of the girls, she picks out the workout for the day. I jump in with a little encouragement. I don't want to pick out the workout for the day, so I just let her do it, and I do whatever she sends, if that works for my body. So I'm still working on my body. But again, since I started working out August 1st, what I noticed is I'm able to do way more things than I was able to do when I started August 1st. And I've worked out before. I've lifted heavy before. I'm able to now do the Romanian deadlifts, splits with one leg on, one leg off, and I'm able to touch the floor. I can do sumo squats and touch the ground with my weights if I wanted to, or if that's what she called to do. I can do what's that thing? Hamstring raises, hamstring curls. I hate those. Just in case anybody wanted to know. Now, can't do that on a large weight. I can only do that on a 5 pounds. but it's on your stomach with a weight between your um arches, and you're pulling that weight towards your back. Today was leg day or glutes. Today was glutes, lower half and glutes. Not that I'm trying to grow my glutes, but whatever flab there might be, I'm putting it all together. I did try a new recipe for my apple slices. So I had some sugar-free caramel syrup, because she calls for vanilla. It's all the same to me. Oh, you know what I didn't put in here, Jackson? Cinnamon. Think it'll be okay without cinnamon? Okay, it's gonna be okay without cinnamon today. Because who forgot cinnamon? That would have been me. But it's okay. This computer got me combobulated. Normally, I'm not in the kitchen this late at night. But I did tell the coworkers I was going to do it. And I want to make sure that I keep to my word. They actually were not even caring about me. They were caring about what Jackson was cooking. Jackson, you want to show the people what you made?
Sure.
Jackson will show you what he made in a second. Because Mom didn't make it. Jackson made it. Right after. What are you making now? What is that again?
Berry stuff.
Jackson's making a berry compote. Listen to me. This is why some people's backs will not unbig. Do you hear me? If you want to know the reason why backs are not unbigging, this is the reason. Look at the biscuits. He just made those homemade biscuits from scratch. And they're nice and brown. They're still a little light-skinned for me, but whatever.
Well, I don't like my all toasted.
He don't like his food all toasted. I want my stuff like blue black. Okay, I wanted Idris Elba black, but whatever. You want to put these in too? Okay, Jackson's gonna put those in the fridge just to firm them up a little bit, and then we're gonna finish out the rest of these. I am gonna ball up this last. Give me some wax paper or parchment paper. I'll just put these on balls, and then we'll be done with all of this. He's making some kind of compote, some kind of berry compote to go on top of those biscuits. But honestly, in order to be on a weight loss journey or a health journey of just the parchment paper, you got to be able to say no to things. Now, I'm not a big biscuit person, but Jackson cooks full meals, just like I would cook a meal. I rarely am in this kitchen unless I want to be in here. But I have to make sure that either I tell him this is what I'm eating and you cook this, or I have to come cook my meal. I know one of the ladies in the workout group was saying it's hard to maintain your nutrition when your family is eating something totally different than you are. So you got to get, people on board as much as possible as they will be on board with you. Some will, some won't. That's just how it is. But I know that I have goals. There's a reason why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. If I probably haven't shared it a lot, but the only gift I can give a husband is I know it smells very good right now. He's actually a very good cook. Come show the people the biscuits. He made those in the cast iron skillet. Y'all see the steam. See the steam. The things that I have to go through. But I'm happy for him to eat it. I'm not going to eat it. What does it need? Salt? You can't taste anything. Jackson picked up a cold from a friend of his at school. Thank you, friend. And now he in here. The devil is not going to get me. I told him to take some vitamin C. Don't even think about it, Brenda Ann, because I see you trying to roll up in this kitchen, but the devil is a bald-headed face lie. Get out. Get out. Anybody want a dog? Because I got one for you. Okay. I don't know how many cookies I made. I do have, let's see. So some people are like me. They're transient. They're not at our building every day. I'm only at this building most days because this is where my office is. And I missed a lot of Food Fridays at that building. And so I guess I'm just really trying to make up for some of that I missed last year, because they were really kind to me. But my office was in a different school last year. So this year, now that my office is at this place, and I know that they do eat quite a lot, I am trying to contribute where I can, because some Fridays I may not be available. Like today, it was a Thursday, but I did have a meeting. So if I get a meeting call, then I have to, I have to go to my meeting. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys. Yes. Well, I've got a haircut. I'm gonna take you guys over to the table. I'm gonna sit down over there with y'all and just kind of chat. Now that I'm done in the kitchen, Jackson can put everything in the oven for me. I'm done it in here. So I'm gonna move you guys over to the other side and we'll chat a little. We'll talk about the hair. She may still be up. Okay, I'm gonna move you guys over. Excuse me, Mama. Very good. Okay. All right, y'all. We're gonna have a sit down. Woo! Blessed be Jesus. I'm tired. Don't even. Okay. So my hair is a different color, right? So I went today to have it colored, and I was toying with either going back all blonde again or doing something a little warmer for the winter. And when I got there, I was determined I was getting blonde. I like blonde. And so my hairstyle, Jackson, this thing is boiling. My hairstylist was like, maybe we should try something different just to kind of give your hair a break from the blonde because we've been blonde so long. I don't love this color, but tomorrow it may grow on me. Hairstyles for me is like tomorrow is my moment, right? The day after. It's like a good meal. It's good today, but it's better tomorrow. So when I get up and I take a shower and I wash my hair and I style it the way I want it to be, I might like it a little better. When I go back for my next color, because I think I'll probably leave it this way for a long while, we're going to add in some more of the blonde highlights just so it pulls the blonde out. But summertime, I'm going right back to blonde because I enjoy the blonde. I told her, I said, this makes me feel mature, but the blonde makes me feel exciting. They're same here. They're saying 70s, but will you turn this around? 70s here, but we have had on coats every day. I mean, jackets. I'm like, what is going on? And where did this weather come from? Because I am not pleased. So it is cool here where I live as well. But couple of things that you got to be thinking about when you're doing this challenge. Time is one. Do you have the time to do it? I looked to see if I had any coming up events that I didn't want to be fasting for or detoxing for. I don't have any events this week that is going to hinder this fast, this cleanse. Again, not advice, only my journey. Do check with your doctor, find out what you can do. My doctor is very okay with me doing what I'm doing. But I didn't have anything going on except Sunday is Sunday brunch. And I'm going to make my main meal for Sunday, the brunch meal. And then I'll have smoothie for the rest of the evening. Perfectly fine. It just works out for me. The other thing is finances. Do you have the finances to do 10 days worth of fresh things? One of the things that I think is very good is if you garden, like we have a whole green stalk out there that is totally just for lettuce. So I could have planted kale. I could have had all kinds of things going, and I could have gotten the majority of the stuff from my garden. I didn't have that done this year, so I had to purchase stuff. I went to Aldi. I purchased as cheaply as I could, and it was perfectly fine. I printed out all of my recipes so that I would have them ahead of time. So we're starting out strong. Even if you have to break it down into two, I'm buying my first 5 days worth of stuff, and then I'm going to go get the second 5 days worth of stuff. Decide what you like and what you don't like. I'm not really a big mango person, but they call for that in some of the smoothies. It worked out fine. I know for sure that banana smoothies are not my favorite. I do not love them. I don't love them at all. So I'm going to do it this week because it's in the plan. But if I'm going to, because I think I'm going to keep one smoothie in my rotation as far as meals are concerned moving forward, banana will not be one of them. The flaxseed, I think that's what makes the smoothie so thick. I don't really like flaxseed, but I can get it down if the smoothie is a palatable smoothie. The protein that I used at one time was it was a plant-based vanilla something. Don't recommend it. 10 out of 10. Do not recommend. But if you like that, you go for it. I think if you're going to do a protein powder, either get a kind you really like or get plain. Because if it's plain and there's no flavor to it, it just takes on the flavor of whatever you make your smoothie in. If you want to do moving forward, up your fats, add in avocado, but that's not in this fast at all. And I will say this, that between the smoothies, the flaxseed, and the Mag 07, the regularity is regular. Like, for real. I don't want to get too graphic up here, but it's helping do the things that I need to do, which is a total system clean out so that I can start fresh. So that's pretty much day 4 in a nutshell. No complaints. I don't feel bad. I don't have aches and pains. I don't have a headache. I haven't had coffee in 4 days. I've had tea one night. I had the sleepy time tea just to help me sleep a little. That might have worked. I think that night I woke up at 5:30 or just a little bit before 5:30. I don't remember what time I went to bed, but I may try that again tonight. Tea is not my drink of choice. I'm a coffee girl, but I drink decaf. I know most people don't like coffee at all, but it's my jam, so I'm gonna stick with it. But anywho, that's kind of what I'm doing. I say, live your journey, do whatever you feel is convenient for you and your family, you and yourself. If somebody wants to come along and join the journey, encourage them as best you can. But everybody's journey is their own. I can't make anybody else do what I'm doing. I can only do what I'm doing. I can encourage you. Anybody want a dog? Anybody want a little dog? Because I'm about to put her out. Her and her daddy gonna be put out. He around here with this berry compote. No, I can't eat none of that stuff, and he making it. But whatever. So anywho, that's it in a nutshell. Grocery haul's coming out tomorrow. I'll be live again tomorrow night. I will not be cooking though, because it's distracting. We'll recap the first 5 days because I will be on day 5 tomorrow. So I have 6 more days. And I think it's going to be good. Hey, now, how are you? For me, if you're joining me in doing the challenge, let me know that. If you're doing it on your own, I say do your research first. There was a lot of PDFs that I found. I did not have to buy the book. I found a ton of PDFs that helped me to be able to go through and highlight and make notes. And my workout group, is that what you're asking about? How can you join the group? Which group? Tell me. Because the workout group that I have, that I do the encouragements in, those are my personal friends, right? So that's how I'm doing that. I'm not doing a Facebook group or anything like that. I don't have time for that. I barely have time for the things I have time for. But anywho, I'm just saying that I might have done a thing. There might be a thing happening tomorrow. There could be a thing. That's all I'm saying. Sneak peek, right? All right, y'all. I'm going to go. Probably going to have some sleepy time tea. I got to get my water in. Water, supplements, sleep. In that order. Water, supplements. The workout group is my personal friends. But if you want to do the smoothie challenge, that's pretty much on your own. I'm not doing that with the group. None of the ladies in that group are doing that with me. I'm just letting them know what I'm doing because that is my workout accountability group. And so I'm just really doing it on my own. I think somebody in the comments, I can't remember who said they were doing it. It wasn't Lisa. It was Tina. said she was on day 3. So it's just an individual thing. And you just pick it up and find some friends. Like, it's just helpful to have somebody know what you're doing. Even if they don't join you in it, be like, hey, but some people might want to join you, and they're just, maybe they're too shy to do it by themselves. Bubba, did you put the cookies in? Did you put the cookies in? Can you go wash your hands though? Please, I don't know where nobody been. I can't do it. So anywho, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gonna get my water in 32 ounces in the next 15 minutes. Y'all pray for me, but it's gonna get done. And then I'm gonna take my pills and I'm gonna go to bed because I am tired. I think I'm working too much. I don't think I'm working too much on YouTube, which I need to work more over here. I'm doing it's the JJ Smith green smoothie detox. It's the JJ Smith green smoothie detox is what I'm doing. And this is my 4th day. It's a 10-day detox, which I'm trying to detox my system and get some regularity going. My digestion is a little bit off. That's something I've had all my life. It's not a new thing. It's not a keto thing. It's not a carnivore thing. It's not a way of eating thing. I think it's a family generational type thing. My grandfather was like this. A couple of my children are like this. Some family members just all have issues with digestion, but I'm trying to clean it all out so that I can start fresh. Again, I'm not seeing a lot of weight loss on the scale, but any number out of the 180s is helpful for me. And I'm seeing my body, I'm in a body recomposition phase. 10 minutes. I'm in a body recomposition phase. My clothing are not fitting the same, so that's helpful. So it may not be the scale. I would love to see the scale move, but I am seeing some other things. I was in the gym yesterday and I was looking in the mirror. I don't typically work where the mirror is. I typically work in a back room where there's nobody in there when I'm in there. But these old dudes was in there yesterday and I wasn't going there to work out with the old dudes. It's not going to happen. They was everywhere. But I was looking in the mirror yesterday and I noticed not the top part of my stomach where I have that, I still have that apple stuff, but at the bottom part, I noticed that part and then into where my hips were is looking a little bit thinner. It's smoothing out some. So I was pleased by that. But I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that I started working out strength training August 1st. I made a commitment to myself that August 1st, I was going to do 365 days of workouts. And since August 1st to October the 17th, which is today, I've only missed 2 days. And the only reason I missed those 2 days is because I was traveling between Virginia and South Carolina. And I did not have, because it was so much travel, that took up my workout time. So I didn't have time. I drove from North Carolina to Virginia, turned right back around, not even 12 hours later. And I drove from Virginia to South Carolina. Not even 24 hours later, I turned back around and drove from South Carolina to North Carolina back home. So within 72 hours, I had been in 3 states, and North Carolina twice. So I just couldn't get those 2 workouts in. But I have worked out, let me see, 31, 30, that's 61, plus another night, 17. So 78 days, I've worked out 76 days. And most of that has been strength training. Strength training is slow to see the changes, but I can see that I'm getting stronger in the gym because things I were not able to do the very first time I started, I'm able to do now. I've also upped my weights. I don't work out for hours and hours. I give it 30 to 45 minutes, depending on how long the workout is that my friend posts in the group. That's all I got. I don't have no more time. I have no more time. This is my time. And then I come home. I go straight after work because if I come home, I'm not going to the gym. And it will be 9 o'clock at night before I get in the garage and start riding the bike, which I don't love. I like to get it done and be done. So anywho, y'all, there it is. Thank you for joining me. I'm glad you stopped by. Tomorrow's grocery haul is going to go out about 6 o'clock, maybe 5. It's probably going to go out about 6 o'clock. I'm trying to post in the evening because my analytics says that my people are home in the evening. So in the morning, I might get some good views, but my people are home in the evening. So I'm going to keep posting in the evening and see how that goes. I apologize for being late tonight, but my computer was acting crazy. I had to start it twice. So anywho, love y'all. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen. Jackson is making all the things, but we have cookies in the oven. I'm going to put my soup in the fridge. It's going in the Instant Pot first thing in the morning. I'm getting up earlier than early because I need to put that on because it takes time to come to pressure and then do the soup cycle and all the things. And I want it to be nice and hot because I got to add in Greek yogurt and some cream cheese so that it will be a creamy chicken soup, white chicken chili. All right, gotta go, y'all. Love y'all. Stay blessed, everybody. Enjoy the journey. We only get one. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.